the Daily Wire has gotten very aggressive about ramping up their content. And something that got a lot of people, I'm not familiar with this property, the Pendragon cycle. Are you, Alan?
No.
I'm not familiar, but this is the most money that the Daily Wire has spent on a movie. The trailer just dropped. We'll take a look at it. It's a sweeping epic that looks like Lord of the Rings meets Game of Thrones meets Rings of Power meets I know really nothing about it. So it comes out January 22nd, 2026, exclusively on Daily Wire. I don't know how this fits with Daily Wire is mainly known for documentaries and then their hard-hitting news podcasts, right?
Yeah.
You've got Matt Walsh, who did the documentaries Am I Racist? And What is a Woman? You've got Ben Shapiro. I don't know how this fits with their brand, but apparently the guy who spearheaded this, Jeremy Boring, spent so much money. It was he had to step down as CEO. I don't know if that's all true. Please don't quote me. All I know is he put so much effort into it that he had to step down from his other role. So
yeah,
well, I don't know.
It has to do with the bent key. I guess they tried to do a kind of a children's content platform.
Well, they're still doing that. But here I've got. They're doing. It's like an app with lots of children's programming, so to compete with Disney. But here we've got the trailer here. You ready to watch it, Alan?
Yeah.
Let's give this a look.
This land is in a welter of confusion. There are more kings than sheep, more princes than crows on a battlefield. All seeking to snatch what they can, when they can, without a care for who suffers. Until this island is ruled by one who wields both justice and mercy, there will be no peace.
Well, there you go.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we have the answer to the question, what is a woman? Right there, Daily Wire. If you're only listening to this and not watching your screen right now, we've got this stuff that might have if you told me it was an episode of Game of Thrones, I'd have believed you. So the production quality is there. Yeah. And then a woman comes out in a very scantily clad, very white, like bikini.
Yeah.
But there's leather straps on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
I understand the title now, Rise of Merlin.
Let's keep watching. So that's kind of shocking. And then when it said Daily Wire presents at the beginning, I'm like, it's not really your brand, like this kind of thing. It might have been better to spin off a different company and put that name on it. It's not on brand, but whatever. What do I know? Here we go.
Hello.
Look at them. Boys playing the game of kings. They say they have the Merlin with them.
Merlin?
The Merlin.
The Merlin died long before you and I were born. I've seen what you can do. where it begins.
Well, there you are, Alan. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it feels like Daily Wire is running out of money, and they just need to
Well,
get this thing
it
done.
feels kind of generic to me, like generic fantasy show. Look, I don't know anything about the books.
Mhm.
Apparently, people love them. Pendragon Cycle. It looks kind of basic. This is a long way from Lady Ballers, which Daily Wire also did, which was a raunchy comedy, raunchy sports comedy, which I thought had kind of a little message, but it was funny. It was okay, for what that was. I feel like if you want to start a movie company, maybe make a different company. But I could see Gary from Nerdrotic picking this apart like like Rings of Power. I don't know how close it is to the source material, but it's in that world. I don't know if I would pay for Daily Wire just to watch that.
Right, but here's the
Um,
difference: Daily Wire is not Disney.
right.
Daily Wire is not Amazon. They don't have the budget. So to say it's not, to compare it to Rings of Power, well, yeah, there billions of dollars have been put behind Rings of Power, while this is funded by apparently Daily Wire subscriptions. Also, uh, what this is the last thing we've heard coming out of Daily Wire in terms of some kind of film. The last one before that was Am I Racist? Which means I
Right.
think Wire is ramping down its film division.
Right.
Just not, there was a period in which there were maybe 2 or 3 movies coming out each year for 2 years. I think with Jeremy Boring stepping down, I think Daily Wire's movie making days are done.
We shall see if this is a huge success. But the whole thing is, it's to drive subs. How do you drive subs for one movie? Subscribe for a month, watch the movie. I mean, why don't they just release? First of all, yes, make movies, but just release them in the ecosystem that currently exists. Their whole thing is to just put it on their service. I would go to the theater to see this. I would, rent it on Fandango or, Apple Movies or whatever. Like, so just put it in the current ecosystem. I don't want to. There are too many streaming services, and people get it. There's confusion there.
Well, it's this idea that all conservatives love the Daily Wire. I think all conservatives that have positive feelings toward the Daily Wire, but all conservatives are not subscribing to the Daily Wire, and I think that's their problem, is that they're reaching a small niche that those people who like the Daily Wire and like the content, there's just not enough of them.